Hey guys, we can all use a makeover once in a while, and this time our van, Betty White, is getting a mini makeover. So stay tuned, you're not going to want to miss these changes.
Got my coffee cup to go, and I'm gonna hit the road tonight.
Meet Betty White, our 2015 Ram ProMaster cargo van we converted into a Class B RV. Notice the wheelchair lift under the van. That is for Derek, my hubby, who is wheelchair bound from a spinal cord injury. He isn't in this video, but he has no problem with me giving Betty White a makeover of the interior space. He lets me make it as cozy as I want. And of course, Derek being Derek, he has to be his goofy self all the time. This is how the cab and little kitchenette looked just a couple of years back. We had this ruggable on the floor with these colors, and also the blankets for seat covers that were in this looks like black, gray, and turquoise color. And you will see not much has changed in the bathroom. Here it's shown with Derek's accessibility toilet seat. However, you will notice that the wallpaper, there is wallpaper now, so that has changed, but basically everything else remained the same in there. Hi Gunner, hanging out on the bed back there. This is video footage we've taken in the past we're showing you. So this is how the bed used to look, and those used to be what our duffel bags looked like. We have totally different bedding and pillows, and even the back behind the, I guess the headboard area is different. Everything's pretty much different in the bed area. Even our signs up are different. You're going to see the rugs being changed. Just so much has changed. We're giving the van a makeover. We pretty much do it every year or two. Just like to change things out. And the signs, the sign in the middle, Happy Hour Lounge, it's Beer 30 somewhere, is still there, but the other signs are no longer there. We've changed them out and added a few. You will see some new signs in our new footage. So here we go. That's all of what it used to look like. So now you're going to see what it looks like now and how we made the changes. Oh, in some videos you're even going to see the bed looking like this when we had this green quilt. Sorry. Some videos you're even going to see with the green quilt and the multicolored quilt at the foot of the bed. There's been quite a few changes over the years. They always looked sloppy and were very hard to tuck before. Okay, so I changed out the bedding the other day. This is bedding from what's called Betty's. And it's a zipping bedding. So let me show you how this works. This bedding just got changed out. Right here. Zips open, zips closed like a sleeping bag. So that's the first thing that she got a makeover on. And also, I had gotten a new ruggable topper in these colors. And this is our current ruggable. It's dirty and it just pops right off and goes in the washing machine. But now I got two pretty much the same colors, so I can change them out. But this one's a little more southwestern. And then the next thing is the blanket seat covers. I just wanted to spruce those up because I did not sew the holes. Once you make the holes in them, you need to sew around them so that they don't do this when it pulls. So I've got holes and holes, and I could sew these holes up, but I decided they've been on here 2 years. They're not expensive, so I would replace them. These can be made out of ponchos. You can cut that hole out and it'll be a poncho too for camping. Anyway, I like to have the blankets on as seat covers because then you do have an extra blanket you can pop off if you need it. And I just think they look cool as seat covers. But I got these colors this time. 2 of them, 1 for each seat. All this stuff will be in the description box below. But I thought that looks good with the tile backsplash. And it would look good with the navy bedding and the Southwest rugs. So I thought that all went really good together. So this is what we're doing. This is the project. See what it looks like all finished. All put together. Gotta find the magic buttons, but they come right off like that. Ta-da! That's it. One off. That's all there is to it. So you would measure where you want the holes in your blanket, how far down you want it to hang in the back. Make your holes, but this time sew around the hole, stitch around the hole so that it won't, I guess, run or open up. But right now, oh, I gotta push that. Hold the button. You've gotta hold this, gotta hold the magic buttons in, and that's it. For now, it's just a plain old black seat, and then for this power, 6-way power seat, that's all the electronics down there. And the control fell off the side, so I gotta screw that back on. Second seat is off. Now the seat cover, the blanket that goes over this, covers up how this is stored underneath. Anyway, so now I'm gonna measure the blankets and put them back on. And maybe they'll last me another couple years until I decide to do another makeover. You take the headrest off and you position your blanket like center on maybe one of the stripes. There's lots of colors in these Mexican blankets. So you can, there'll be a link in our Amazon shop and you can go through all the different colors. They hold up really well, as we've said. 2 years we've had the other ones, and they wouldn't have torn or anything if I didn't if I had stitched the holes I had made in them myself. But they're really thick and nice. So this is how I have it hanging so far. And check the front. Okay. Yeah, I don't like a lot in the front. I don't want my feet to get, so I usually just let it hang down more in the back, because then it covers up the back of the seats and it looks better. Okay. So I'm going to poke some holes, and then I'm going to make sure it's the same on the other blanket. Then I'm going to put them on so you can see, and then I'll eventually sew the holes so they, around each hole so they can't run. Here we go. Okay, I still have to reinforce the holes I made up here, because right now they're just poked through the fabric. I'll reinforce them before they get bigger. Anyway, this is the color now. I think it looks good with the blackout, navy blue blackout curtains. The backsplash, towel, signs. Now I'm gonna clean the floor and change out the rug. I really love how these turn out as seat covers. They, I think, are functional, and they're really good to have for extra blankets in case you get stuck in the snow. It's really cold, whatever. You don't have enough heat. You can whip them off your seat and you have a blanket. You can wear them around a campfire, whatever. They're very functional. They wash up great, and they make a cheap seat cover. I really love the way this looks as well. I also really love these ruggables that you can just change the topper. You can buy them separate, so you don't have to rebuy the bottom part. You can change them out, different colors, different seasons, whatever. They have different ones for different patterns for every season. I just got two that almost matched, but they're a little different, because that way when one's in the wash, then the other one I can put out and just rotate them. Anyway, they have washed up really good. I even have a review video, so check the card above for that. Put this outside for now, so I can wash it. So now we just have the gripper part, and the bottom grips. I'll show you. This side's kind of a Velcro, and then this side's a rubber. Look at it, it's kind of dirty under there, so I do need to sweep and mop. But anyway, I'm just showing you. Rubber back, and this part is like a Velcro. I eventually learned it's much easier if you have the rug rolled up, the topper rolled up, and then you can slowly roll it out as you're sticking it down. That makes it go much quicker and easier to install. Wow, I am just loving how this is turning out. I think it looks so nice together. Now on to a huge eyesore and problem area, which is this floorboard and area between the seats. It's always messed up. It's always got dirt down there. It's where Sage likes to get it and chew on. So I added this ProMaster rug that fits perfectly, and I think it looks so much homier, so much cozier, and also covers up that middle area. I don't know what that thing's called, but there's something right there in the middle, and now it's less visible and more covered, and it just looks better altogether, I think. Plus, that where that tape is right there on the edge, it looks real sloppy, where Sage does go down there and chew a little bit, so I replaced that tape a lot. So I'll just pull that black tape off, and I will just put a brand new strip along there, and it'll look much nicer. And I really like how this carpet has these little hooks that come with it that fit perfectly in spots in the ProMaster. So all I had to do is pop out little flat spots and put those hooks. It was so easy, and look at how nice it sits. This is a huge improvement. So now as you enter, you see this home welcome mat, and then the ruggable Sage's dishes, her little toy box, and the kitchenette. You can see the little side table popped up. That's where we put our burner, our induction cooktop when we want, right there. It's hidden away right now. Now we're heading into the cab and these wonderful Mexican blankets. There's a pillow I always have behind my back when I drive. I do have a new front window cover that is so much easier to store, and it was really cheap. And here's where Sage rides. That's her little bed that she rides in. I'm going to insert a picture of her riding along right here, because you will just love it. She is so darn cute. Now on to the rest of the tour. As you can see, there's only the one sign in the middle. And now we're going to head down the hall. There's a new sign on the bathroom. Just roll with it, which is Derek's motto, which thought that was cute when we found that sign. This is our bigger refrigerator that is both a fridge and a freezer, 12 volt. There will be links to all this stuff in the description box below. I have some new signs. I have the Go Explore and the Beagle Beach Life for our Desert Sage the Beagle. Then we have those little containers for all my teas that I absolutely love. I'm a tea girl, so I have all those different tea holders. Now we're going to go on to the bedroom area. I still have that little catch-all, but look, there's a tablet for the TV now. So I can watch all my shows and download stuff to it. And here's the bed. I think it looks so much better. Look at the map as the headboard. Namaste in bed. That's my motto. Look at the stars up there. The maps make your mark. Where my books go. My speaker. Our new his and her clothing bags on the doors. The bedding and quilt at the foot of the bed. I just think it's so nice. Here's the bathroom. That was wallpaper I did a while back. And there's a table behind the toilet where I store it that also matches. And the potty. And oh yeah, I love the mirror on the door. I really love my bathroom. It's a good storage area too. And then of course we do have a sink here. Fruit basket. Oh, my basil. I always have basil with me, sometimes mint. And the new little beagle stuffed dog in the front too. This is our little tiny home on wheels, and I absolutely love it. Oh, and I attached this sprayer all by myself to my sink, and it made a huge difference. I can fill up bigger pots, I can wash my hair. I just love this spray head. It's so much easier to do dishes, and you can see I can fill up that jug right there and reach. And it was very inexpensive. It will be listed in our Amazon store below. If you haven't liked this video, please give it a like right now. Also subscribe if you haven't. We would love to hear what you thought of this makeover in the comment section down below. So please leave us a comment. Tell us how we did.
Nothing can take you down. Crashing like thunder, steel in your veins. Nothing can take you down.
Thank you so much for watching, Fan Clan, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!